Then second half, Hartlepool came back at us. It made for a very nervous second half. Indeed, pressed back, but this time, unlike the weekend where they conceded the late equaliser, this time held on and have got another 3 points at home at the racecourse and another clean sheet. Lee, we've just listened to Sam's post-match press conference there. He said it was the worst performance of the season, which makes it even more enjoyable that we've managed to scrape a win from it.
Yeah, we scraped it. We've done it a few times this season, and like you said, it was a poor performance, I thought. I'd like to see us really try and see out a game a bit more comfortably than what we're doing at the moment. But the main thing is we got the 3 points, we got the win. And I suppose if you're going to win the league, or you're going to get promoted, you're going to have to grind these games out. And that's what we did. But, when you're playing against a 10-man team, I know they can make it hard for you, but they really controlled that second half.
Yeah, certainly as the half wore on, didn't they? It looked originally, they were happy to sit off, and it was a bit of a surprise, to be honest. After the first half, both sides pressing high up the pitch. Hartlepool set off, but it turned out to be almost good game management for them. They brought fresh legs on. Certainly Luke James that came on was causing a lot of trouble, wasn't he, with the defenders?
Yeah, he was. He made a couple of chances down there. I think he was on the left-hand side, wasn't he? It's disappointing from a Wrexham point of view, but at the same time we got the 3 points. But I think they'll be happy with how they played. I think they'll go away from it and work on that. There was a last-minute chance from, I think it was Donaldson.
Yes.
With 3 minutes to go, and he just put it over the bar. I was right behind it. But no, nervous times for Wrexham today.
Yeah, and Donaldson was very good, wasn't he? I think actually the red card helped Wrexham. I mean, of course it always does, but in many ways he was started the game at left wing back. He was pushed back to more conventional left full back role, and until that last minute, I guess we didn't see much of him in that second half, did we?
No, it's a good point, mate. Obviously the red card must have pushed him back to make the numbers up at the back, and maybe if they hadn't got that red card, I think we'd have seen a lot more from them. We saw a lot from them with 10 men, so with 11 men and him playing a lot further forward, it could have been a different story tonight.
And I guess interesting test of game management for the players. It didn't always look pretty, didn't look like it was going to happen, but I suppose with young players out there, Stuart Bevan had been taken off, Mark Carrington's out injured, Luke Summerfield's out injured. It's not easy, is it? It's a lot easier for us on the sidelines.
Yeah, a lot easier, and the fans will get on their back as well, because the fans just want to see us get on the ball and pass it round, and yeah, we do want to see that, but unfortunately games aren't always like that. But these types of games, it'll teach these young players as well. This will have taught a lot of them tonight what it takes to go and see the game out. When you are against it and they are coming at you, and we saw it out tonight. We didn't on Saturday, but we've done it tonight. We learnt from our mistakes and we've come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, I suppose one of the disappointments was we did have the chances to make it more than 1-0, didn't we? Certainly a brilliant break at the end, and Mike Fondop's heavy touch when Akil Wright was screaming for the ball next turn. We bigged Mike Fondop up before the game. Unfortunately, it's not worked out for him tonight, has it? And then he came off the bench.
It's so frustrating to watch him, because at times he can be good. He's got it, but it's the experience I think that he lacks. He is young. We've got to remember that. But when we're 1-0 down, we need someone to hold that ball up and play intelligent balls, not just try flicks and lob balls over the top. It just doesn't work in them sort of situations in the game. But hopefully he'll start learning the experience. Like you say, Bevan, one of the most experienced players in the squad, was off at that point, so we had to turn to youth. But the main thing is we got them 3 points.
And you said already, it's been a few times this season when we have had to see games out like that, and that's been when Bevan's really come to the fore holding the ball. We saw him playing in the corner against Barnet, against Havant and Waterlooville. But then I suppose the other time when your strikers aren't scoring goals, as the case with Mike unfortunately at the minute, Luke Young's produced 3 in 4 games, is it now? He's certainly in a rich vein of form.
He is. He's really impressed me. Really played well these last few games. Some of the goals he's scoring are fantastic. No, he's a good player. It's not just going forward, it's going back as well. He works all over the pitch. But going back to Bevan, I think that's something we might have missed today when he went off injured, was his work rate. I think his work rate is absolutely fantastic and something we might have missed today. Yeah,
and you've mentioned the fact that Luke Young's not just going forward, it's at both ends of the pitch. It's an interesting tactical change today, where when we were up against it, took Brad Walker off, brought Paul Rufford on, Nicky Davies came on soon after that. It's interesting to see. It was clearly an effort to stop us sitting too deep, which was the big criticism after the Chesterfield game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right with that, with what you're saying, with taking him off, and it kind of forced us up the field, didn't it, and give us more attacking options going forward. And maybe on that break, instead of it just going up and coming back, we had a couple of players up there that could maybe hold it and run at the defence, and like I think in the last minute, take it to the corner. So, no, good tactical decision, that one.
And it was one that it could have gone wrong as well. It was a gamble by Sam, so full credit to him that he's tried something different and it's paid off, I guess.
Well, he didn't try it on Saturday and it didn't work. So he's tried it tonight and it has worked. So no, he's still learning as a manager as well. You know, this is his first job in management. He's doing a fantastic job and he's still learning as well. And you know, he'll pick up little things like this from tonight's game, and go forward with that and improve as a manager.
Look at the league table, level on points now with Salford at the top, just goal difference in it. Not been conceding many goals, not been scoring many either, but it's a very good position to be in ultimately, isn't it? It's
a great place. Sam Ricketts says he's not looking. I'm sure he's had a cheeky look now and again to see where we are in that table. But no, it's nice to see us up there with them. You know, there's some good teams this season. Salford, Leyton Orient. I think Hartlepool will be in and around the playoffs as well. So there's some good teams. So if we can keep up with that pack, then I think we'll be good this season.
And you've mentioned good teams around there. Welcome another one to the racecourse on Saturday. Sam said, same result, different performance to suit him just fine. I guess improved performance is a key, isn't it?
It would be nice to actually see us, you know, not just 1-0 and that's it. We'll sit back for the second half, get that goal, control the game, and go forward as well. Try and get that second goal. That's the crucial thing, is to try and kill a game off. And I'm sure they'll be working on that before Saturday's game.
Yeah, the games come thick and fast, but there's still plenty of time to learn on a result like this. And as we keep saying, we did get that win in the end. We're saying it's a disappointment, but when we wake up tomorrow and see the league table, another 3 points, still unbeaten at home, you can't help but feel positive after that, can you?
No, I think a lot of us are disappointed at the minute, aren't we? We feel a little bit like we're fed up of seeing this sort of performance, but at the same time we've got the 3 points. We should be happy. Like you say, we're joint top of the league. It's a good position to be in. A lot of teams would kill to be where we are right now.
If we can grumble now, then imagine how it could be.
And if we're not playing well and we're still winning, it's fine by me.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, guys. You join us next week, well, on Saturday for Gateshead. We're live at the racecourse. We'll see you on Facebook Live, on YouTube, on our social media. Make sure you tune in. Had the players in there giving us their thoughts. We've had Sam as well. It'll all go online later tonight and through the week. Thanks very much for joining us. 3 points, another home win. Ultimately, that's all that matters.